Welcome to Grow to Glow.
It's 2 a.m. and you're lying in bed, replaying that conversation from 3 days ago for the 100th time. You know, the one where your coworker said, "Thanks," instead of, "Thank you so much," and now you're convinced they hate you? If your brain feels like a browser with 47 tabs open and they're all playing different songs, you're not broken. You're just overthinking everything. I'm going to show you exactly how to quiet that mental chatter and finally get some peace in your own head. We'll cover the real reason your brain won't shut up, plus 4 proven strategies that will help you stop spiraling and start living. Part 1. Problem statement. Let me tell you about Jessica. She's smart, successful, and from the outside, has her life together. But inside her head? It's chaos. Every morning, Jessica wakes up and immediately starts the mental marathon. Did she lock the door? Was her email too blunt? Why did her friend take 4 hours to text back? What if she gets fired? What if she never finds love? What if? Sound familiar? Jessica's brain is stuck in what psychologists call rumination, basically, mental quicksand. The harder she tries to think her way out, the deeper she sinks. Here's what's wild. Research shows that the average person has about 60,000 thoughts per day. For overthinkers, that number can be way higher. And here's the kicker: 95% of those thoughts are repeats from yesterday. So you're not just overthinking, you're overthinking the same stuff over and over again. No wonder you're exhausted. But this isn't just about being tired. Chronic overthinking literally rewires your brain. It creates anxiety, kills your confidence, and keeps you stuck in analysis paralysis while life passes you by. The worst part? You start overthinking about overthinking. Why can't I just stop? What's wrong with me? And now you're in a spiral about being in a spiral. But here's what I want you to know: your overthinking isn't a character flaw. It's actually your brain trying to protect you. The problem is, it's using a broken GPS. Part 2. Insight and science. So what's really happening up there? Let's dive into the science, because understanding this will completely change how you approach overthinking. Your brain has this thing called the default mode network. It's basically your brain's screensaver. When you're not actively focused on something, this network kicks in and starts, well, overthinking. But here's the thing: this system evolved when our biggest worry was, is that rustling bush a tiger? Now it's trying to solve problems like, what did my boss mean when she said my presentation was interesting? Dr. Susan David from Harvard found that people who try to suppress their thoughts actually think about them 42% more. It's called the white bear effect. If I tell you not to think about a white bear, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Exactly. So trying to stop overthinking by fighting your thoughts is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. There's also something called thought-action fusion. Your brain literally can't tell the difference between thinking about something and it actually happening. So when you imagine worst-case scenarios, your body responds as if they're real. That's why your heart races when you're lying in bed thinking about tomorrow's meeting. Your brain is like, oh no, we're in danger, even though you're literally just lying there. But here's where it gets really interesting. Neuroscientist Dr. Rick Hansen discovered that our brains have what he calls a negativity bias. We're literally wired to focus on threats and problems. This made sense when survival was about avoiding danger. But now we're using that same system to analyze text messages and social media posts. The good news is that neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself, means you can literally train your brain to think differently. You're not stuck with the mental patterns you have right now. Part 3. Practical steps. Alright, let's get into the strategies that will actually help you break free from the overthinking trap. Strategy number 1. The 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. First up, when you catch yourself spiraling, immediately name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This isn't just distraction, it's literally pulling your brain out of the future or past and anchoring it in the present moment. Your overthinking brain lives in what if land. Your grounded brain lives in what is reality. So right now, I can see my coffee mug, that plant over there, my notebook. You get the idea. It takes about 30 seconds and it works every time. Strategy number 2. The thought download number 2. Set a timer for 10 minutes and write down every single thought in your head. Don't edit, don't make it pretty, just brain dump everything. I learned this from life coach Brooke Castillo, and it's a game changer. When your thoughts are swirling in your head, they feel huge and overwhelming. But when you see them on paper, you realize most of them are just noise. After the 10 minutes, go back and circle only the thoughts that are actually useful or actionable. You'll be shocked at how few there are. Strategy number 3. The 24-hour rule. Third strategy for any worry that's not immediately actionable. Give it the 24-hour rule. Write it down and tell yourself, I'll think about this tomorrow at 3 p.m. This isn't avoidance, it's scheduling. You're not ignoring the thought, you're just refusing to think about it right now. And here's what's wild: most of the time, by tomorrow at 3 p.m., you won't even remember why you were worried. Strategy number 4. The action or accept decision. Finally, for every thought loop you catch yourself in, ask 2 questions. Is this something I can take action on right now? If yes, do it. If no, practice accepting it. Acceptance doesn't mean you like it or agree with it. It means you stop fighting reality. Byron Katie has this amazing question. Who would you be without this thought? Sit with that for a moment. So instead of spending 2 hours wondering if your friend is mad at you, either text them directly or accept that you can't control their feelings. Those are your only 2 options. Remember, overthinking feels productive, but it's not. It's the illusion of problem solving without actually solving anything. Part 4. Wrap up. Let's bring this all together. Your overthinking isn't a bug in your system, it's a feature that's just being misused. We covered the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique to pull you into the present, the thought download to get the noise out of your head, the 24-hour rule to schedule your worries, and the action or accept decision to stop spinning your wheels. But here's what I really want you to remember: you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. There's a difference. Remember Jessica from the beginning? She started using these techniques, and now when her brain starts the what if marathon, she has tools to redirect it. She's not perfect, but she's peaceful. The goal isn't to never think deeply about things. It's to think intentionally instead of compulsively. There's a huge difference between problem solving and problem creating. Your mind is a beautiful, powerful tool. But like any tool, it works best when you're the one using it, not the other way around. You've got this. Alright, I'm curious which of these 4 strategies resonates most with you. And be honest, what's the weirdest thing you've ever overthought? Drop a comment below, because I guarantee you're not alone in this. If this video helped quiet some of the noise in your head, please hit that like button, it helps more overthinkers find this content. And definitely subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss future videos. Speaking of mental peace, if you want to learn how to build unshakable confidence even when your brain is being dramatic, check out this video right here where I share the mindset shifts that changed everything for me. Thanks for watching, and remember, your thoughts don't control you. You control them. I'll see you in the next one.
Like, subscribed, and add alert. Grow and glow every day.